Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be reacting to your assumptions about me. I had no intention of ever really doing another part of this video. I did one I think like 2 years ago maybe, and it was during a live stream a couple of weeks ago that a bunch of you were like, you should really do this again. So I went ahead and I posted on the community tab here and then over on Instagram, which I accidentally lost the Instagram ones, so I'm very sorry. It's taken me a little bit to sit down and film this one. So I'm going to try and get to everyone's. If I did not get to your assumption, I'm very sorry, but I'm just trying to get to all the ones that I can. If you hear any background noise, I have all the animals and the windows are open because it's actually not blistering hot outside. So anyway, without further ado, let's see what you guys assume about me. My assumption is that there is one Gotti that you really hate, but everyone else loves. Yes, that is true, and it is, drumroll please, Luciana Vega. I assume you are more of a cat person than a dog person, so yes, this is true. I have grown up with both cats and dogs in my household. I currently own one dog and two cats, but that doesn't mean like I love Winter any less than Sophia and Olivia. They're all three my fur babies, but I don't know, cats are like my favorite thing ever, but I'm really an animal person, so like any animal in general, I will love it, even if it's not like an animal I prefer. But you know what, animals are just absolutely amazing. But yes, cats are my favorite animal. And then yes, I do prefer the historicals over the Truly Me's. I don't know, the Truly Me's I think are cool because like you can create your own like storyline and name them and things like that. But the historicals, they come with this huge backstory. Well, they did when I was a kid. They had like the whole 6-book set series. I have a couple box sets of those. They have their own collection. Everything about them is unique, whereas the Truly Me's literally all come in the same outfit. And I know you have kind of like a clean slate, but it really annoys me when I buy like multiple Truly Me's and then I have like so many of the ugliest meat outfit ever. And when I say that, I mean the current one, because it's actually my least favorite meat outfit, but I still love the Truly Me's. I just definitely prefer the historicals. One day you will cave and get a rainbow junior high doll. So this could actually be very true in the future, specifically with series 2 junior high Bella Parker. I love the junior high dolls, but as I've often said, I just space and financially, like I just don't have, you know, it makes more sense for me to buy the bigger dolls. But I think they are very cute, especially Bella. And I really love Series 1 Violet as well. So if it ever came down to it, I think, yes, there is a possibility I could buy a couple of them, but they would have to be on sale because I won't pay full price for them just because in my personal opinion, I don't think it's worth it. But yes, I very well could buy one in the future. My assumption is that your favorite mold is Jess, and absolutely 1,000,000% correct. My favorite American Girl face mold is the Jess mold, and it has been ever since I got back into collecting and was able to completely dive into looking at all the differences between all the face molds, and I love the Jess mold so much. I wanted to include this one because I thought it was absolutely very unique, and hope you and I definitely do have a lot in common. I have actually always wanted a horse. I had a friend of mine who was also visually impaired, and she lived on a farm, and they actually had a ton of horses. So I've rode a couple of different horses. So like I don't know a ton about horses, but I really love them. I always wanted like a white horse when I was younger and stuff. But yes, we do have a lot in common, and I thought this was such a unique little comment. And if you ever want to, and if any of you guys ever want to, go ahead and reach out to me, because I am always like, my awkward self is always looking to make new friends, especially ones that have things in common with me. So yeah, I thought this one was really unique. My assumptions: you snuggle with your cat on the couch when you're watching movies, and it's unbelievably cute. Yes, I actually try to, Olivia snuggles with me, and then sometimes Sophia comes over, and then sometimes the dog even comes over. So we try to fit all four of us on. I have 2 love seats, so it's quite the experience, let me tell you. And you don't plan on collecting mermaids. I think they're cute. Ariel is my favorite Disney princess, so I like mermaids. My best friend actually was really intrigued by them, and as you guys probably know, she's not a doll collector, so she was like, whoa, what are these, and why do you not have them? I was like, well, If I was like a zillionaire and had all the space in the world, absolutely, because I think they're really cool looking. I actually prefer cookies over cupcakes, believe it or not. I thought that was so funny. And you and I would be good friends. Oh, I'm visually impaired and share basically your same opinion on Rainbow High and Shadow High dolls. Oh my gosh. See, I absolutely love this, you guys. I always love, like I said earlier, meeting new friends who share the same interests. And then it really just warms my heart when I see other people that are like, oh, well, I have visual problems too. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, excellent friend. So I thought this one was really cute as well. You like Ever After High more than Monster High. So here's a fun fact. I have yet to actually film the Ever After High, like my top dolls from that line video. If you don't know, I don't collect either one of those doll lines, but I find them very fascinating. As I have researched these two doll lines in particular, I really thought I was going to, like, I love Ever After High. I was like, that one's my favorite. But honestly, for some reason, the Monster High dolls just look way more appealing to me because I did my top 50 favorite Monster High dolls, and then I have Ever After High dolls, picked out for my favorite dolls from that little doll line, but I haven't filmed that video yet. But as I was doing that, I was like, this is kind of hard because for some reason the Monster High dolls just stood out to me way more and they appealed to me a little bit more. And so that's kind of a shocker, a little spoiler alert for you guys whenever I get around to filming the Ever After High video, which I still have to do. You don't like the 6 main girls from Rainbow High. That's okay. So this is hard to do. Violet and Sunny as dolls and characters, I'm really not that big of a fan of. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Jade as a character, absolutely amazing. Reminds me a lot of myself, just like in her personality traits. As a doll, not particularly a fan. I love Ruby, Skylar, and Poppy, though. Poppy is my favorite Rainbow High character, and she's my favorite Series 1 doll. And then my second favorite Series 1 doll is Skylar. So I really love Ruby, Poppy, and Skylar. As a whole, Jade, great character. Doll, not so much. Violet and Sunny, I'm not that big of a fan, doll-wise or character-wise. And of course, you prefer cats over dogs. As we've already talked about, I am a huge animal lover, but if you really force me to pick, I will say cats. But you guys know I love my little Winter. She is an absolute godsend, and she is like the best dog ever. So yes, I am a crazy cat lady, but I do have a soft spot for dogs as well. So for this one, I completely relate to this because some of them, I really cannot tell the difference between the face molds, but I can tell like if it's like Margot, Daphne, or Simone, which Simone and Margot, I don't know if it's the same face sculpt. If not, it's extremely similar. I think someone said Simone has Lily's face, and I don't know if Lily has the same face as Margot. I don't know. I can't tell because of my visual impairment, but I can tell that there is a difference between like Simone and like a Series 1 Poppy doll or something, like because Series 1 and I think Series 2 all have the same faces. So I can definitely tell a difference in like that regard. I would really have to look at them and see, because if you guys didn't know, when I was a kid, I couldn't tell that there was a difference in the face molds from American Girl. And then when I got back into collecting, I was like, I felt so stupid because I was like, how did I not know this? But I mean, I guess as a kid and someone who struggles to see things, I really like couldn't tell. And like with my brats and stuff, I couldn't tell there were different screenings. I still can't. But yeah, my favorite face sculpt, the one that I can tell the most difference of, is the Simone Summers. And like I said, I think it's the Lily one, but I don't have Lily, so I'm not completely like 100% on that. And I actually don't know which one Natasha has, if she even has like a different one or not. I'm very, very bad at Rainbow High and Shadow High face molds, so I do apologize. But again, like there's a valid reason why I have no idea what the face sculpts are. This is actually from the same person, and in the way I took these screenshots, this was actually their first assumption, and it is you like American Girl more than Rainbow High. So here's the thing. American Girl is always going to be like my number one in my heart because they were the first doll line that I really, really fell in love with. I mean, yeah, I had Barbies and stuff, but like, you know, it's different, okay? But as an adult collector right now, as of June 2022, Rainbow High is my favorite, like Rainbow Shadow, they're my favorite franchise to collect right now. Does that mean I am not in love with American Girl anymore? Absolutely not. Like I said, they're always going to be my number one, but they might not be my number one at the moment, if that makes sense. I like American Girl customs more than regular American Girl dolls. So in some cases, this is true. Like if I had to pick between any of my customs and like dolls, like Kit and Molly from my childhood, I would most definitely pick like customs and stuff. But there are just some dolls that I love like more than any customs. It's kind of even, but I mean, not to say I don't gravitate towards my customs like more than ones that are not, because there are dolls like, you know, Kirsten and 83 and 15 and 38 that I absolutely love, 61, number 30, like all of those dolls I really, really love. But actually in my little hut where like I keep my favorite dolls at the moment, my little hut is 38, 15, 61, and number 30, and then in the middle is Opal. So Opal is the only custom. She's my custom, one of my custom Jess molds. So I do love customs and I do love regular American Girls as well. But if you were to ask me, like, would I much rather spend like over $200 on a custom or over $200 on a create your own, I would pick the custom, just because I feel a lot more comfortable spending that amount of money on a doll who has like a complete face up rather than just like a regular looking American Girl. These ones are actually from my friend. So you don't favor dolls with bangs. No, I literally, so dolls like Truly Me, or just like the 38, whatever Ginny is, I can tolerate some American Girl bangs. Those are fine. But rainbow and shadow high bangs drive me absolutely insane. You're extremely financially responsible. So to an extent, yes. For those of you that don't know, like I'm an adult and I have a house and I have myself I need to take care of and my 3 fur children. So the doll money is what I call fun money. And I do save a little bit if I can. If I can't put aside some for the doll fund that week, it's fine. Like if I have to order, oh gee, I don't know, this week I had to order kitty litter. So if it's kitty litter week, we don't really save a ton for the doll fund. But yes, I do try. I think a lot of that has to do with like my OCD and my anxiety. Like I need to have this amount of money in the bank account at all times, just in case something does, you know, happen. So I don't know, I've kind of trained myself to do that. And the way I am able to go out and buy basically a whole series of Rainbow and Shadows when they release is, like I said, I save a little bit every week. And I've kind of touched on this before. So yes, I am financially responsible. Sometimes I do splurge. I'm not going to say that I never do. Sometimes I do. And then I'm like, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, I'm financially responsible for the most part. You stay true to yourself and what you like, regardless if it is not the popular opinion. Yes, I have always been very unique and different when it comes to absolutely everything in my life, not just dolls. I mean, like using dolls as an example, like if a ton of people are a fan of a specific doll, like Series 2 Amaya, don't come at me in the comments, please. I will specifically say I don't like her, and me, I'm just like, okay, fine. If you don't like her, that's fine. Like, I'm not going to attack you if our opinions are different, but I am not, like, it doesn't like freak me out if I'm not, you know, in the norm. I've never been a normal person, obviously, since day one. I was born blind. So like it doesn't, like being different is something I actually really like, because it just makes you more of a unique person and people are going to remember you. And I'm just always like, yeah, I collect dolls. And if they're like, oh my God, that's weird, then I'm like, okay, bye, have a nice life. But yeah, I am not someone who is easily influenced by my peers, or if there's some ridiculous like TikTok trend or something, I'm not gonna like, I might do it, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, all the cool people are doing this, so I'm gonna do it. No, that's absolutely something I've never done. I never will do. I like being me, and I don't like, you know, I'm more of a leader instead of a follower. You're a nice person in real life. So yes, I am. My face tends to like look outraged all the time. And if I'm like in a social situation where there's like a billion people and I just can't stand it, like you can tell I'm uncomfortable. But my problem is I am very like sarcastic, and some people take what I say, like they think I'm being serious. I'm like, actually not. It's supposed to be like funny. But I mean, yes, I'm nice. I'm just really awkward, so I may seem like rude, and I'm not intending to be. I just sometimes I'll get in like situations and I like accidentally say something and I'm like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. And so like you have to get to know me. Now I'm losing my voice, but yeah, I would say a lot of people that know me say I'm nice. Just like don't insult my cat or something, because yeah, then I might not be so nice. Delilah didn't dethrone Winter Break Violet or Natasha as your favorite RH Shadow High girl. Not yet. I think so. Natasha and Winter Break Violet are my number ones. If I ever had to, like, put both of those against each other, I have a feeling Natasha could possibly win. Delilah might be coming for Winter Break Violet, though. I think Delilah, Simone, and Winter Break Violet are kind of in, like, a three-way tie. So, Delilah, my thing is, like, I don't know. Like, maybe I'll get another Delilah, one with perfect lips. Because I say it doesn't bother me, and it really doesn't. But, I don't know. I kind of want a second Delilah just so I can, like, straighten her hair and stuff. Because I would like one with the natural Delilah hair. But Delilah she's coming for Violet. I will say that much. Isabel is your favorite girl of the year. Yes, you are 1,000,000% correct. That's another, like, proof of me being completely different and not being like, oh my gosh, Luciana is the best girl of the year, as I said in the first assumption of this video. No. And then your favorite color is pink. Yes, I feel like I say this in every video, but yes, if you didn't know, my favorite color is pink. Hopefully I got to everyone's assumptions. Thank you all so much. These were really fun to do, and I might do one in the future if there is high demand for it again, like there was with this one. So if you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up, leave a positive and polite comment down below, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and tap that really cool notification bell so you can know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, everybody.